There you go. Avionics are on. All right.
Right.
All right, so I'm going to taxi us out of the hangar area.
Okay.
And then once we get past the fuel pump, I'm going to have you taxi us, okay? All right, so here we go. So see this throttle?
Yeah.
In, more power, out, less power.
I see.
We usually taxi right about 1,000 RPM, right there on the tachometer.
Okay.
Okay. And if you
feel
the rudder pedals and feel what I'm doing with them, you'll feel that I'm pressing the tops of them down for brakes. And then the bottom is for the rudder.
Van Nuys ground, 16 right, taxi Alpha Charlie.
And I use a combination of them.
Alpha Charlie, runway 16 right, 180.
Yeah, this won't steer us on the ground, so I don't even touch it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is only for the ailerons, and until we're flying, it doesn't do anything for us.
How did it turn then?
With my feet.
Oh, you turned it.
Yeah. With my feet.
With your feet.
Like a chimp. All right, I'm going to lean it out a little bit for taxi. All right, so as pilots, before we take off and land at any airport, we got to listen to the weather. So this is the local weather at this time. It's going to tell us the wind, the visibility, some stuff like that. And you learn what all this is about. How to get it, why you get it, stuff like that.
Van Nuys ground, citation 105 Romeo, Hotel Signature East, Charlie, ready for taxi. Citation 105 Romeo, Hotel Van Nuys ground, 16 right.
Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. 722, 2.5, altimeter 291. Island Zulu, runway 16 right, approaching use, landing and departing runway 16 right, runway 16 left. Those airmen, Santa helicopter route unavailable, and advising the Sukanta, you have Charlie.
All right, so we got Charlie, we got the weather, right?
Okay.
So our feet are down here, Sean, right?
Okay.
And if we step on the tops, that's brakes. So go ahead and step on the top, see how that's brakes, right? And then when we taxi him, we use the middle of these things so we can use brakes and rudder. All right, the rudder is attached to the nose wheel. Okay. All right, and see this yellow line right here?
Yeah.
We're just going to follow that yellow line. So let's practice not touching the yoke.
Okay.
All right? I know you're having a hard time not touching that. All right, let's get over on the yellow line. So, yeah, see, but you're doing it with your feet, not with that yoke.
Oh.
Yeah, look at you. And we're going to taxi straight down this yellow line.
Okay.
All right, we're going to taxi for about, I don't know, a quarter of a mile out to the runway. So we're going to move it over to the left a little bit. And we'll take a little power out so we slow down a little bit. Yeah, if we just press on this a little bit like that, we'll go over to the left. And then before we get to the line, we'll put a little right in there so we stay right on the line.
Okay.
All right?
Ground channel 61, clear the 6.
Channel 61 Van Nuys ground, taxi Clay Lacey View, Bravo.
Excellent. Following that yellow line right there.
Okay.
All right, and it's going to make a right-hand turn. So we step on our right foot. There you go. Right foot. Harder, harder. There you go. Perfect. Now straighten out. Good job. And we'll just go down this way. I'm going to just check, make sure that
16 right, runway 16 left. Those airmen, Santa helicopter route unavailable, and advising the Sukanta, you have Charlie.
All right. So the reason I recommend that you don't touch that is so we don't get used to the fact that we think that that's helping us.
Like it's a car.
Yeah. All right, so now I'm going to call the ground controller, okay? We're going to kind of come to a stop up here just before I see this group of signs right here. That tells me we're coming up on an intersection, so we're going to stop right before that intersection.
Right here?
Yeah, right about here. There we go. Good job.
All right.
Van Nuys ground, Cessna 75516, holding short Alpha, Alpha 2, Charlie, taxi.
516 Van Nuys ground, wind variable at 4, altimeter 29902, 16 right, taxi Alpha Charlie.
16 right, Alpha Charlie, 516. All right, off we go. We'll taxi straight ahead, and we're going to make a left.
I don't hear anything.
Okay, I'm going to have a look at that in the run-up.
Welcome to 28 Tango Van Nuys ground, reposition Alpha Romeo, advise ready.
So we give it a little bit of power to get us moving, and we're going to go that way. There you go. Excellent. Straight out for a little bit.
Citation 5 Romeo Tail. Caution
See how
for
the line
Piper
bends
at
around to
Golf,
the
just
left
ahead
there?
to your left. Once you're north of the Piper, contact tower 119.3. The Piper in sight, once you're north of him, will contact tower 19.3 under 5 Romeo Tail.
All right, that yellow line right out there, we'll follow that one. And we're going to go straight ahead down into this, they call it the run-up area. A little bit of left. There you go. Or left.
Oh, that?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the run-up area. That's the run. That's the runway. Yeah. So right about here, we're in the run-up area now, and what we're gonna do is just come over here to the hold short line. And these are all things that you learn in flight school, right? What all these lines and stuff mean. All right. So we'll put it right here like this. Let me just slide down here for a second. I'm going to put this brake on, have a look at.
Oh, I fixed it.
Oh, you bits.
Yes,
genius. Girl, genius. All right, here we go. We're going to do a run-up. And we got checklists, right? So this is before starting the engine before takeoff. Cabin doors and windows are shut. Flight controls, free and correct. Okay, so we make sure that we got free movement on those. Elevator trim, right down here. We set it to take off. All right, flight instruments. That's these 6 instruments right here. We're not moving, so we shouldn't have any airspeed.
Okay.
All right, this attitude indicator, and it's up and erect. Altimeter, set it at the field elevation. Gives us the non-standard pressure of the atmosphere. Vertical speed, we're not climbing or descending, so it should be at 0. Looks good. Compass is at 090. So I moved the directional gyro to 090. Okay. I'm not turning, so this should be level. Ball should be centered. All right, so that's flight instruments. Fuel quantity. We got fuel. Radios set. Boom. Tower.
here for exchange approved.
Okay. Autopilot. We don't have one, so.
We're
all right.
shit out of luck.
Shit out of luck, right. Fuel valve. That's this thing. It's set for both. Okay, you can take it from the left tank, the right tank, or off. Mixture, rich. All right, parking brake set, we did that. So I want you to take this throttle, okay? Watch the tachometer, bring it up to 1700. So you'll push it into the tach gets to about 1700. All right, great. All right, and we're just gonna let the motor run for a second. We'll look at the engine instruments. Everything looks good there. Okay. We got some checks we're going to do here. Magneto check. Looks good. Pull this lever out. All right, good. Push her in.
Push it in?
Yep, push it in. All right, we check the amp meter. It's charging. We got oil pressure. We got suction. So now we can take this throttle and bring it to 1,000. Other way.
Oh, bring it in.
Yeah, good job. All right, so now it wants us to check, make sure we got the proper lights. This plane's pretty simple right there, just the beacon light. Okay, throttle friction lock, that's this thing here. I usually just run it tight and then snug it up. That holds the friction on, moving this in and out. All right, wing flap set for takeoff, all the way up. Landing light on. Go ahead and press these 2 buttons on. There you go. Transponder to alt. It's already there. All right. So when we take off, we're going to line up on the runway, okay? And we're going to get lined up on the runway. And we're going to take our feet and move them to the bottom of the rudders. All right. And then we're going to go full power.
Okay.
All right. And when the airspeed gets up into about the green, we're going to pull this back about 3 inches. That's just enough to lift the nose wheel off, and then we're going to take off. Okay? The minute the wheels leave the ground, the plane's going to want to do this. Just keep the wings level with this, okay? And we'll work together on this because we're going to set the pitch for about 75. All right, because that's our best speed to climb at. All right?
Sounds good.
Okay, let me get his permission to take you off. All righty. We're going to go out that way. Boom, boom. Looking good. Van Nuys Tower, Cessna 75516. We're holding short 16 right, looking for a right crosswind departure.
Cessna 75516 Van Nuys Tower, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff over the basin right, cross and departure approved.
Over the basin right turn for 516. Thank you. All right, so next year's Rich. And we're going to taxi out onto the runway. Yeah, just a little bit. There you go. Now pull it out a little bit.
Inbound traffic.
All right, good.
Heading to your left, 4.5 miles over the 118 freeway, continuing
All right,
westbound.
and the runway's right out in front of us, Sean, so we're just going to go like this.
Bonanza 83 Juliet, continue your descent to 2000.
All right, so when we take off, Sean, we want to keep your left hand over here and your right hand on this. Okay? Yeah, just like that. Now put your right hand on the throttle.
Traffic is in sight.
Okay, I'm going to take care of the beat thing.
Thank you. Exit
All right.
79, the previously called traffic's now.
All right.
To your left, 2.5
Full throttle.
miles, still westbound. Altitude indicates 2,200.
All the way in. There we go. Look at you. All right. So don't pull it up yet. There we go. We're in the green, so pull it back about a couple of inches.
Left close traffic.
A little bit more. Just like that. There you go. Push her down a little bit. There you go. Just like that.
No, I do not. 315 Echo
Okay.
Foxtrot.
I'm going to put a little bit of trim in there for you.
Able to make a 180
All right.
and accept intersection Delta.
Push her down just a little bit.
Sure.
Right? Because we got to get just a little bit more speed.
Cherokee 5 Echo Foxtrot.
All right.
180 approved.
Look at you. You're flying.
Running 16 left at Delta.
180 will stop at Delta.
Nice job. Just fly straight out.
5 Echo Foxtrot.
Exit 779, runway 16 right, clear to land. Additional traffic will be on a left base for the parallel, a Cessna.
Excellent.
Correct, clear to land, digits.
Wings level. So fast like that a little bit. Excellent.
16 west, clear, touch and go. Traffic on a 3-mile final for the parallel. Challenger, caution wake turbulence, wind 160 at 5.
Was it for 504?
You guys live around here?
Cessna 504, affirmative.
All right.
Copy that, 504, Clipper.
Let's keep that mic a little closer to your mouth.
Cessna 504,
There you go.
jet departure.
That way I can hear what you're
Continue
saying.
northbound
Yeah, I
on
live in
Firebase.
Sherman Oaks.
All right. Right over there.
Northbound,
Yeah.
go power base, 504.
Cherokee 5 Echo Foxtrot, hold position.
Holding, 315 Echo Foxtrot.
Cherokee 5 Echo Foxtrot, disregard. I see you in your turn now, sir.
Good call.
Challenger 5
See, when we
Romeo,
pick the nose up, it slows down, right? Put the nose down, it speeds up. Let's go ahead and make a right turn. Just roll it to the right.
16 left, hold short, 16 right, 105 Romeo Hotel.
We'll see what kind of fighter pilot this guy is. He's going to roll it over. See, you're going 30 degrees of bank. Nice turn. All right. Now start rolling it level. Excellent. And we're going to climb up to about 2,500. So we're coming up on 2,000 feet.
Okay.
Little hand is thousands of feet. Big hand is hundreds of feet. So we're going to go to 2,500.
Delta 315 Echo Foxtrot, 16 left.
We're pilots, so they try to keep it simple for us.
16 left at Delta, clear for takeoff left, close traffic approved, traffic over the VO.
All right, that right out your...
Life is in my hand.
Yeah.
16 left, clear for
You got a
takeoff.
freeway, the 101 freeway right below you.
God.
Cessna 504, base turn approved, running 16 left, clear touch and go.
26504, turn base, runway 16 left, clear to land. Clear for
Dude, you're doing excellent.
Thank you. Amazing experience. I can't believe we're in a plane. I can't believe we're flying. It feels like I'm in a toy. Like,
Yeah.
this is not real.
All right, I'm going to turn the landing lights off.
779, if you can,
Okay.
exit at Papa,
Okay.
if not Quebec, please, traffic waiting.
And we're coming up on our altitude. We got another couple of hundred feet. We're climbing at 700 feet a minute, right?
Bravo, that's just
So we'll be there in about 30 seconds.
Citation 5 Romeo Hotel, running 16 right, clear for takeoff. Traffic in the up 1 off the parallel, Cherokee and East Coast traffic. 105 Romeo Hotel, clear for takeoff.
All right.
16 right. Cherokee 5
So about
Romeo
50
Hotel, turn
feet
left
before
10
our
degrees,
altitude,
departing
let's go ahead and bring our
parallel,
nose down.
southeastbound.
There you go. And we always use the horizon out there in front of us as a reference point to where we put our nose to, right?
Departing citation,
All right.
running 16 right. Clear to land additional traffic on a 2-mile final for the parallel, the Cessna.
All right, so,
16 right, clear to land.
all right, we're still climbing a little bit, so we'll put that nose down just a little bit, like that. Okay,
Cessna
excellent.
504, traffic will be
And we're
on
going
left
out
base
towards
for the parallel.
Calabasas right now.
Curtain right base for the parallel, Cessna.
Oh, Pastrana, tell her we're going to come pick her up.
Exit 888 Van Nuys Tower, stand by, wing 9 early.
.04 traffic in sight.
Cessna 504, roger.
All right, let's put that nose down a little bit. Because if we go up over 3,000 feet, we'll be in Burbank's airspace for the approaches into Burbank. They start right over about this.
Are we not allowed to?
No.
Oh.
Well, if we got permission, but we haven't gotten permission yet, so we're going to just go ahead and stick
How fast
this.
are we going to?
All right, so let's put this down a little bit. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, look at that. We're going 105 knots, which is about 115 miles an hour.
Yeah.
All right, this is the Warner Center right here.
Seven,
Where my office at?
Yeah?
It's directly under my nose. He's going to the left. Is that correct? This is 74 Juliet.
All right, let's roll those wings level. That's where the Lori Steakhouse is.
Romeo Hotel, reset transponder, squawk 4655. Traffic.
All right, so this Calabasas up here on the left.
1400. Traffic in sight and squawking 4655.
So one of the first things that we learn how to do as a pilot is hold that altitude. So we learn how to control the pitch of the airplane. And we do that with reference to the horizon out there, right? It's also represented to us here in a little 3-inch world where we got, you know, the infinite thing out here.
I know, nobody's looking here, it's just looking at the view.
Yeah. All right, we're going to go down towards Malibu Canyon. So we're going to...
Should I turn it?
Yeah, let's climb up to 3,500 now. There you go. All right, we can roll them wings level now.
This is awesome.
All right, pick that nose up just a little bit and we'll climb up to 35. See, when we pick that nose up, we start a climb rate.
Yeah.
Our altimeter starts climbing and our airspeed starts coming down. Because we're giving up airspeed to get some altitude. It's all a trade-off. It's almost like being in a room full of lawyers. Yeah, excellent. All right, now we're coming up on our altitude so we can let our nose down. And then our airspeed's gonna go up because we're no longer trading off that airspeed for altitude.
Airfare traffic skydive in about 3 minutes, 14,000 feet below.
All right, so in front of us is Malibu Canyon, right? And we're gonna go, you see where the 2 hills come down to the lowest spot? Yeah, that's where we're going.
So make left.
Yeah.
Hurry.
All right, let's roll it level. And we'll turn back over this way.
Damn.
So you see that English Tudor-looking house down there?
Yeah.
That's Katie Holmes's house.
I thought you said that's your house.
No, I sold it to Katie. So they hired me to go orbit around it a couple of weeks ago in a helicopter.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, really? All right, so let's put our nose down a little bit, get back down to 35. Excellent. Malibu practice area, red, white, and blue Cessna. We're southbound through Malibu Canyon and about 3,500 down to the shoreline will be left turn. All right, so let's turn and we'll go right down to the water.
Do it.
All right. And we'll go right through the lowest spot, right?
Yeah.
That way we get the most clearance over the hill.
Yeah, go. I'm good for one more. If you want me to get fuel now for the formation or next time, it doesn't matter.
And that's Malibu Canyon Road right down there.
That's what I figured, and we are 1 minute out. Skydiving.
All right, so let's go ahead, take this power switch. All right, we're gonna pull the power back to 20. Yeah, just pull her back. All right, till she gets to 20, a little bit more. There you go. And now we're gonna descend, all right? So we put the nose down just a little bit, just like that, right? All right, and this gives us 500, 600, 700 feet. All right, pull it up just a little bit. Yeah, there you go, just like that. And just go right down to the shore, and then I'm gonna have you make a left turn, okay?
All right.
And we're gonna follow that shoreline at 2,000 feet. All right?
This is beautiful.
There's Pepperdine University right there.
Wow.
And this is how we descend. We can start that left turn. There you go. There's Malibu Pier.
10 to police for you on 02.
All right, pick the nose up just a little bit. There you go. Excellent. And LA traffic, red, white, and blue Cessna, Pepperdine, out of 3,000 for 2, and we're eastbound along the shore at 2,000. All right, we'll just stay offshore about half a mile or so. That way she can see the coastline. And we're gonna keep on descending. So put that nose down.
Down?
Yeah. Don't going down at 2,000 feet.
Okay.
All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and get Santa Monica in here, because we're gonna go down to the pier, turn around the pier, and head back to Van Nuys. All right?
All right. Yeah, we got to the pier pretty fast.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put a little bit of power in, Sean. There we go. Excellent.
DWP5's eastbound Occidental College, 1,400.
Best exercise on Saturday morning.
Yeah, brain exercise.
Right?
That's downtown LA out there.
Wow.
Flying over Malibu, bro.
Flying. I'm flying.
Yeah, let's push that nose down just a little bit. There we go. We'll keep it up down to 2,000. When we get to 2,000, we're going to bring our power back into the green area, okay?
Okay.
And that will level us off. Santa Monica Tower, Cessna 75516.
Crazy, it feels like we're not moving, but we are.
Yeah, right. You get kind of used to the movement. All right, so go ahead, put your power into the green. Good.
I'm going to go Santa Monica.
And push that nose down.
Fillmore, and then Santa
There you
Monica.
go, like that. Perfect. And we'll do some trim thing.
Top of my traffic, heading to your left and 4 miles eastbound, 3,500 indicated type is
Power makes it
unknown.
go faster,
Inbound
right?
for the special flight rules.
What's that?
The power makes it go faster?
Yeah, it gives it more thrust. Santa Monica Tower, Cessna 75516.
Helicopter 114 Mike X-ray, left turn at the shoreline is approved. Santa Monica altimeter 299.0, wind 20 at 4, runway 21 intersection, clear for takeoff. Use caution for parasailing along the shoreline.
Okay, copy that. Here we go, 21 intersection, left turn, Mike X-ray.
Last call on Santa Monica Tower. I'm sorry, I was offline. Say again.
Cessna 75516, we're at the shoreline Topanga. We're looking for an eastbound down to the pier and then a turn to Van Nuys.
Cessna Cessna 75516, Santa Monica Tower, Santa Monica altimeter is 2990, squawk 0207.
0207, 516.
Camera Downer 1 Alpha.
All right, see the pier?
Yeah.
We're just going to follow the shoreline, go down to the pier, make a left-hand turn, and we'll level off around 1,500 feet, okay?
2.5 for 4,500.
Now you're going about 130 knots, which is about 140 miles an hour.
Oh, shit.
Cessna 516 and remain north of the Santa Monica Pier at all times.
Yeah, we'll remain north of the pier for 516.
Bonanza 9er, X-ray, continue.
All right, so they're not going to let us go
3 miles
actually around the pier. So we're going to turn just before the pier.
Continuing climb, looking for traffic. There were 4 Mike X-ray.
That's Pacific Palisades.
Oh, yes, sir. We're going over to LA.
There were 4 Mike X-ray, and once you reach the Venice Pier,
awesome.
frequency change approved to LAX.
Mike X-ray, thanks.
Bonanza 4 Papa Mike, contact SoCal approach on 134.2, 34.2. 34.2, 4 Papa Mike today. Cessna 516, traffic 12 o'clock in a mile opposite direction, be passing above you, Bonanza 2000 indicated opposite direction.
Yeah, we're looking 516. We got the Bonanza in sight, 516. All right, yeah. See him right there?
Just passing
climbing up above us.
500 indicated they have you in sight. Frequency changes.
I just know him as the Bonanza. All right, so we may go ahead and make our left-hand turn.
Santa Monica Tower, Cessna 5461 kilos, holding short at 21 at Bravo for a left down one. Can I do a left down one at the shoreline?
You see that white group of buildings on the hill?
Yeah.
That's the Getty Center. Let's go to that and climb to 2,000, okay?
And remember, 5461 kilos, Santa Monica Tower. And left downwind departure is approved. Runway 21 cleared for takeoff. And you can make your left tower information Delta time 16510 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 2000. Temperature 26, 2.4. Altimeter 29091. ILS Zulu runway 16 right approaching use. Landing and departing runway 16 right and runway 16 left. Those to airmen, Santa Clara helicopter.
All right, so we're headed right for those white buildings, and we'll maintain 2,000.
Flexjet 548.
That's the Santa Monica Airport right over there. LAX is right down further south. You see the big open area down there?
Yeah.
Cessna 516, are you northbound at this time?
Yeah, firm. We're actually northeastbound. We're headed to the Getty Center at 2,000.
Or 516, Roger. What do you want to do after that?
We're going to Van Nuys, 516. We can cancel services at this time if that's okay.
Or 516, just remain this frequency for now. I'll work on a handoff to Van Nuys for you.
Thank you very much, sir. 516.
Santa Monica Tower, this is B-Trap Sundowner, 6698 Quebec, 3,000 feet, just west of the Palisades.
So anyways, this is UCLA over here. I see you got the hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For jet behind you, start angling left. Do you have the Venice Pier in sight?
So when we hit the 405, we're just going to kind of follow that.
516, angle left towards the Venice Pier for an IFR jet departure behind you.
All right, we're turning to the left, 516.
Flexjet 548, the Cessna off the departure end is angling left for you. Runway 21 cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 21, Flexjet 548.
Number 669er.
Excellent.
Quebec, Santa Monica.
So let's go right for those homes.
2990, squawk 0271.
That's Mountain Gate.
Squawk 2701.
And that's the Getty Center right down there.
And that's 0271 for 908 Quebec.
0271.
See, that's our airport right in front of us. We're going to fly to the north of it, turn around and come in land, okay?
Where?
Right up in front of you.
Okay.
See the runway?
No faster pass off your left.
Out there it's about
You have a great day.
8 miles.
SoCal 548, thanks, you too.
So we're going to angle off to the left a little bit, Sean. Go. See that white building sticking up just after the treetops?
Yeah.
Right, just head for that.
Number 516, so you can keep your code and frequency changes approved to Van Nuys Tower. You have a great day.
All right, thanks a lot. Good morning, Van Nuys Tower, Cessna 75516. We're in the Sepulveda Pass with Delta. Full stop.
75516 Van Nuys Tower. And make right traffic for runway 16 right.
We'll make right traffic, 16 right, 516. All right, so they want us on this side of the airport, flying up north. So we'll just keep on going towards that white building. And as soon as we get over this hill, we're going to descend down to 2,000.
Cherokee 315 Echo Foxtrot, runway 16 left. Clear for takeoff, left close traffic approved, pattern altitude 1,800.
16 left, clear for takeoff, 315 Echo Foxtrot. Van Nuys Tower, 6 Romeo Bravo, beam. Tower, downwind.
Number 6 Romeo Bravo, wind 150 at 5, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Right, 16 right, clear land.
So wings level. There you go. We're going to want to be on the left side of that little puddle out there. You see it? Yeah, we want to be on the left side of it.
At the same time. Who's looking for the
And we're descending to 2,000. That's good right there.
The option on then join the pattern.
Ah.
Cessna 426 Romeo Bravo, you can expect full stops only, same intentions.
426 Romeo, we can do full stop only and then we'll taxi back.
76 Romeo Bravo, roger, runway 16 right, clear to
All
land.
right, that's good. Excellent. Right there.
426 Romeo Bravo.
And we're going to level off at 2,000.
Cessna 26504 Van Nuys Tower, runway 16
And we're going to fly parallel to that runway, going up to the north.
16 left, clear touch and go.
04, 16 left, clear touch and go.
And we'll put a little teeny bit of back pressure in here. All right, just like that, so that we maintain 2,000. They get real sticky about the altitude here, because we got the Burbank jets above us, and we got law enforcement helicopters below us.
Tango holding short of
So
right for a right
they get
crosswind in sequence.
noisy about it.
319 Fox, Van Nuys Tower, roger, have you on request.
905 Tango.
And we're going to land on that runway. Okay?
Van Nuys Tower.
Yeah, no, we're going to go to the north first, and we're going to land this way.
Van Nuys Tower.
Oh, okay. We'll turn
Runway
around.
16 right.
Yeah.
Clear to land, wind 210 at 5.
Clear to land 16 right, 210 at 5, 646.
So there's a direct relationship to power and pitch, you know, and airspeed and altitude and that kind of good stuff. And that's kind of what you learn about when you're learning how to fly. Learn how to control that, right? And use those forces to your, you know, whatever it is that you want to do. Like right now, we got kind of a lower power setting, so I have to hold a higher angle of attack to maintain my altitude, which means my airspeed is going to start.
Number 2 following the Cessna 182, crossing the 118, report him in sight.
All right, we're behind the 182, crossing the 118. We'll look for him, 516. All right, so they've given us some traffic that's out there, okay, and we're going to follow him.
6 Romeo Bravo, turn right at golf, contact ground point 7.
Right,
So we slow down a little bit so we don't have to go out as far before I find him.
November 761 and Charlie Tango.
And I'm looking for him right now. He'll be someplace along the extended center line off of that runway, out that way. So right now I'm going to set up for landing. So take this throttle and pull it back to 1700 for me.
Full class traffic.
There you go. And now I got to hold the nose up, right? So I maintain my 2000. Now I'm in flap speed, so move this lever down a half an inch for me.
Number 880 Zulu Juliet Van Nuys Tower, roger, wait 9 for release.
There you go. Right down in the nose. All right, we're going to let the nose down now, so that we maintain that airspeed, okay? 80.
And November 319 Foxtrot Tango, runway
I got the traffic, so.
Takeoff traffic. Non-half final.
So we're descending at 516 traffic in sight.
Tango, thanks.
Sorry about that, 516 traffic in sight. All righty, so that's our guy. Now we're gonna go ahead and turn a base turn. So we roll the wing, 20 degrees, and we turn like that.
Full stop on 16 right, 315 Echo Foxtrot.
Excellent.
Cherokee 5 Echo Foxtrot, continue downwind on
Right.
base turn.
And this is called a base.
315 Echo Foxtrot.
NUYS Tower, Cessna 26504, request left
And
downwind
base
towards
is
Whiteman.
that's our runway. All right, so we're going to slow down. Let's go ahead and move this down to the next notch, which is about a half an inch. There you go.
Everyone try down
And
for
we're going to let the airplane slow down to about 70 knots.
5 Echo Foxtrot, go.
Then Cherokee 646, go around, start a climb,
Boom.
and a right downwind, and continue in the downwind turn.
And we're going to turn like this.
And copy the go around on 646. We've got him in sight.
All right, we're lining right up with that runway. Make our turn so that we line right up on the center
NUYS
line.
Tower, Cessna 26504, request left downwind departure towards Whiteman.
All right, good. Now we're going to use our pitch to control our airspeed.
Okay.
Since we have to be at certain airspeeds when we go to land. Let's go ahead and put one more notch of flaps in there. There
Cherokee
you go,
64,
excellent.
Impression Cessna.
I'm pulling this.
Pull it down? Or
No, we're good, right like that. All right, we're going to turn our landing lights on, so go ahead and press that.
Foxtrot Tango,
Excellent. All right,
Niner Foxtrot Tango.
and we just hold this pitch,
And
Okay.
right like this, because we got a good airspeed, right? Yeah, and we're lined up to smash right down on those numbers.
NUYS Tower, Cessna 452, Sierra Mike, with
and Cessna, continue upwind.
516, just want to confirm, clear to land, 16 right.
Cessna 516, affirmative, running on 6 right, clear to land.
Little land, 16 right, 516. All right, so I like to confirm that,
Tower, Cessna 452,
right? I'm just going to take a little smidgen of power out.
Okay.
Cessna 452,
right.
Sierra Mike, Vantage.
And now we're going to slow the airplane down just a little bit more with just a teeny bit of back pressure. All right, and when we get down to the ground, kind of, we're going to put it level. We're going to get rid of the rest of the power, and we're going to hold it off the runway till it's slow enough to land.
315 Echo
I like that.
I can actually
There we
land 16
go.
left if it's going to take too long to land.
Cessna 5 Echo Foxtrot, or correction, Cherokee 5 Echo Foxtrot.
And we're going to get off here at Golf.
Frequency change, what's Charlie Tango?
Cherokee 5 Echo Foxtrot.
Excellent job.
Turning base.
And then we're going to go to ground control.
Entering 1 Charlie Tango, traffic,
Left.
any left.
We're going to go right.
All right.
Does it with this? Van Nuys ground, Cessna 75516, off 16 right, Golf, taxi, prop park west.
Cessna 5516, Van Nuys ground, taxi, prop park west, V Alpha.
Prop park west, V Alpha, 516. All right, so we turn that off, flaps up, lean for taxi, and follow the yellow line. Bit of power.
Oh.
There we go. Oh, we're turning with this again. There you go. All right, now we'll take a little bit of this power out. And we're going to open this door for a little bit of
Air.
A little bit of air. Yeah, these little planes don't have air.
No,
No.
I was dying.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's going to get hot today, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the 90s, maybe. You did good.
Thank you.
One of the trickier parts is learning how to land them, getting
Yeah, the landing
that
part I heard
flare
is hard.
thing worked out there at the bottom. It's a field thing. That takes 10 hours in itself.
Oh.
But once you get it, it's something you never really forget, right? And it works for all
Yeah, you
airplanes.
don't want to kill yourself.
No, shit no.
Oh, it works for the all.
Pretty much, yeah. And we're gonna go left, follow the yellow line. Yeah, I fly airplanes all kinds of different sizes, and landing is the same. You know, it seems different because, you know, bigger, faster, and we'll get right on this yellow line so the fire guys don't have a fit. Yes. I teach in helicopters too. And we'll follow the yellow line to the left.
That is all wrapped up.
That's some guy that bought that from the LAPD. He's not very good at flying it, so he doesn't use it very often. Just some, you know, a guy with a lot of money, learned how to fly a helicopter, and then decided that he would buy a turbine helicopter.
And just leave it there.
I don't know if that's what he was thinking up front, but, you know, that's where it turned out. Thing about a helicopter is it moves around on all accesses. So a lot of guys will get a license to fly, you know, in a little helicopter.
Yeah.
And then they get into some big helicopter like that, and the thing gets away from them once or twice, and it scares them, and they don't get back in it. Because helicopters move on all accesses. Yeah, in the beginning, yeah. And they're, you know, they're tricky. I'm gonna turn left into this hangar. That was telling me something that I, oh, I see what he was telling me. All right, so we're gonna go down here a little bit. I'm not sure how long that guy's gonna sit there like that. But we're gonna go down here.
That's ground, November 315 Echo Foxtrot at 16 left at Golf, request taxi back to Encore.
Piper 315 Echo Foxtrot, Van Nuys at ground. Make a 180, hold short, 16 left at Golf.
We'll do 180, hold short at Golf, 16 left, 315 Echo Foxtrot.
I think this guy sits here for a long time. Let's go ahead and shut this down right here.
Okay.
Okay.